Hi, welcome to another garden story time from the J.C. Ralston Arboretum. I'm Miss Joy. Today I'm going to read you a story called Zinnia's Flower Garden, and then I'm going to introduce you to a friend who is passionate about plants. Zinnia's Flower Garden by Monica Wellington. Spring has arrived. Zinnia is getting her garden ready for planting. She digs up the soil and turns it over with her shovel. She takes out stones and rakes the dirt smooth. The warm sun feels good as she works. Zinnia carefully plants many kinds of flower seeds in rows. She covers the seeds with dirt and pats it down very gently. She sprinkles the ground with water. Zinnia waits for the seeds to sprout. The seeds need the sun to shine, the rain to fall, and many days to pass. It's hard to wait so long for her seeds to grow. Every day, Zinnia checks her garden to see if anything has happened. Look, the first seedling is poking its way up through the dirt. Now Zinnia's garden is full of green sprouts growing toward the sun. Little stems grow taller, little leaves get bigger, little roots burrow deeper into the earth. Zinnia takes care of her garden every day. When the sun is hot and the soil is dry, she waters her thirsty plants. She pulls up pesky weeds that try to crowd out her plants. She inspects them for greedy bugs. She measures how tall her strong and healthy plants are growing. Every day, they get bigger and bigger. First thing in the morning, Zinnia runs out to check her garden. She is excited to see little buds growing on many of her plants. And then, at last, she finds what she's been waiting for, the first flower. One bud has bloomed. How beautiful! And what a sweet smell. There are many more buds that will open soon. The garden grows and grows with blossoming flowers. Zinnia paints, reads, and picnics among them. Butterflies flutter, bees buzz. Zinnia's garden is her favorite place to be on these warm summer days. Her flowers are abundant, and Zinnia cuts some to arrange into bouquets. The fragrant scents of the flowers swirl around her in the warm breeze. One hot summer day, Zinnia has a lemonade stand and puts up a sign, "Pick your own flowers." Customers come and gather bunches of flowers and drop money in her jar. In the autumn, as it gets colder, Zinnia picks the last flowers from her garden. She finds ripe seeds that have formed. They are ready to be collected. She will save them to plant next year. The winter days are short, the sun is dim, and the ground is covered with snow. But Zinnia is already planning next year's garden. When spring comes, she will be ready to grow her very own flowers again. Well, that was a fun story. I hope you enjoyed that. Now I want to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Miss Bernadette. She is in charge of the color trial beds here at the Arboretum. She is like a real live Zinnia now that I think about it. Let's go see what she's got growing.
Hi, my name is Bernadette Clark. I take care of the bedding plant trials here at the J.C. Ralston Arboretum. Thank you for coming today. You may be curious as to how we do the trials. Starting in January, I start sowing seeds, and each week until March, I continue to sow seeds. In March, I receive little baby plantlets from the companies that participate in our trials, and I put those in a pot and grow them out. And then at the end of April, beginning of May this year, we planted them in the ground. So each week, as I said, I rate the trials, and this information is sent to the companies that participate with us, as well as to several national databases. This information helps people like you and your family decide what will grow well for our area of the Southeast, so what will grow well here at your house, as well as what grows well across the United States. What we do is offer testing in 3 different formats. We do hanging baskets. You notice the basket underneath the plant? We grow them in the ground, and we also do testing in containers. The plants are rated each week. They are rated for their uniformity or their consistent size, and the flowers, the amount of flowers, the consistency of a color across the flowers. We also do vegetable trials here, but those are for homeowners. So you'll notice that those are generally smaller varieties, things that fit into a pot so you could put it on your patio or in a container on your front porch possibly. And that way you get to enjoy some of the wonderful fruits from the summer. Here we have a Japanese eggplant. You notice the longer, shiny purple surface here. This is one that you can easily grow at home, and notice it's also in a container, so it would be one that you could put on your porch. Another popular thing during the summer, when it's hot and nobody wants to sit down to a really hot meal, a nice salad is a good option. You'll notice that we have a tub here with an assortment of different greens. These came to us as one seed pellet that had many seeds wrapped up in that pellet. So it's very simple and very easy to grow. You just put it in the ground, and as you can see, there's several different kinds of plants that are growing up here. You have the frilly ones, you've got the big fat leaf ones, you've got the purple leaf ones, and these are delicious. I've had many salads off these already. Why do we grow plants? We grow them, first of all, because we do love to tinker and play in the soil, but we also grow them because they're pretty. So you can find pattern leaves, solid leaves, we have big flowers, we have little flowers. There's something for everyone. Another reason we grow things are to smell them. This is lavender. You can rub it with your hands very gently and smell it. It's so smooth, soothing. It's a very nice smell. Another reason we grow, as you've already seen, was to eat the plant. We've got, these are eggplant that's in the ground. And here again, here's another one of the fruit. You see the nice purple, shiny purple fruit. And here we go. Do you see the fruit down here? This green with the little stripes? This will continue to develop, and all summer long, it'll continue to get bigger and bigger. And sometime this fall, we'll harvest it. So as you know, gardening requires a lot of patience, and you've got to look at stuff to see how it's growing. We sometimes grow things because we like the color or the shape of the leaf. Sweet potatoes here are one of those things. Sweet potatoes, these aren't grown for food. These are grown because they have such beautiful flowers and flower colors. We've got this big guy down here. You can see he's a much bigger grower, a faster grower than our other ones, and that's something that I look at when I'm making my observations. But this one has bright yellow, and then we have a cut leaf one here. Thanks for coming and sharing my garden with me. Hopefully this will inspire you to make a garden for yourself at home, whether it be plants or vegetables or a mixture of the two. But get out there and garden and enjoy.
Thanks, Bernadette, for the tour, and thanks to all of you for joining us today for the J.C. Ralston Arboretum's Garden Story Time. We'll see you next time.